Okay, should be back live now, guys. Sorry about the connection issues. There we go. Looks like we have gotten back live after a bit of trouble here. So, we're back live, guys. Apologies about the stream crash. If you guys are enjoying this... Well, I guess if you guys enjoyed those duels that we just saw over on the other stream, hopefully you guys did. And I'm just kind of waiting for some people to get in here. We got 2 in here. So there we go. That should be the new link shared with the group chat so that they can check out and see what's happening. And here we are. We just got done with the Daytona duels there right now. Just doing the math to figure out who the pole sitter is. I believe it should be the 37 over the 88. Then I believe maybe the 9. But beyond that, I'm not entirely sure because I didn't think to write down the actual finishing positions myself, but we will get to that here. Hey, we got 3 people watching. Welcome, everybody. Not bad for this hour. So we're just kind of waiting for everybody to get into the race. Gonna restart the you're gonna try and reload the Twitch stream so I can see if anything's happening there. So it looks like they're getting the 88 on the pole. So I believe it appears like they're giving the 88 the pole position. Although a third and a third, I didn't think would end up being the pole position, especially when the 37 was first and second, or it was second and first for the 2 duels. Not really sure why that would be, unless he's just sitting in the empty lobby waiting for his invite. Looks like the 88 just got an invite, so we'll start to see. Yep, so it looks like 37's on the pole. 88 will be on the second row. Or not on the second row, in second, on the outside of the front row. Then you've got, we're going to just kind of have to wait for the invites. Hopefully they remember to pause the lobby. Hopefully if they're watching, they'll hear it. Know to stop the lobby. Yeah, they're saying at the lobby we're just kind of getting everything going. And I like to turn laps to at least have something going on screen for everybody to watch while we wait, rather than just having a menu screen. Normally, if this was like my NASCAR career mode, I'd just cut this part out, but my broadcast can't really do that. Yeah, right now they're going through doing the math, all the invites. Why am I getting an invite? Are they already loading in? Why am I getting an invite? Okay, so I was right about the 9 being 3rd. Let's see if I can get 4th correct on in just head math. I'm gonna say 48 is gonna be my next guess. No, 24-12. Okay. I guess I didn't exactly know where the 12 was, because after he got shuffled out early, I didn't really see where he was when he did eventually end up nowhere else. Yeah, I know they're setting up their starting positions. So that's, I know that's why it's stayed all along. They are going through it, so it looks like it'll be 37, 88, 9, 24, 12, 48, 36, okay. 36 hasn't really been up there near the front for either of those duels, but 7th isn't really the best starting position possible either, so. It's not a bad starting position, but it certainly could be a little better. I'm gonna have to kind of wait on the next person to join out. Who 8th is. Looks like 8th will be the 4 of Grizzo. Or Grizz. I don't know why I say Grizzo. It's not Grizzo, it's just Grizz. And Grizz in the 4. We were kind of documenting his march through the field and then ultimately got sent backwards because he made contact with the wall after getting wide in the turn.
Wow, that's fast.
Whew, that was a fast lap. Looks like the 6 will be starting in 9th. Got another invite. Again, I don't think it's for me. Let's see who's joining now. Oh, we've lost another driver out of the party.
Time to go.
Oh boy, that's gonna be a tough goal position to get. Let's see if we can get it.
Okay, fast lap here.
I tried not to use my wheel for the broadcast just to make it a little more comfortable. You know, I'm actually still sitting on my wheel.
Let's see where that puts you.
11th place. Leadfoot will be starting in 10th. In the 42. I don't even think he took part. Did he even take part in either of the duels? Looks like we've had a couple more people join on in.
We're going green.
12 people.
Almost ready.
How many people got in the party? 14, so we're waiting on 1.
Green flag, green flag. Got 1 outside now. All right, clear outside. Clear high, clear high.
Maybe we're waiting on 2. He's already in there.
You're all clear up top there.
Waiting on 1 more.
All right, clear outside. Outside. All right, you're clear there. Hold your line, got 1 inside.
Oh, what the?
Still there inside.
Turn maybe.
All clear. Hold your line, got 1 inside.
I'm not gonna let him turn me like that and get away with it. I gotta turn him just
got a
like
Carlo
it.
now. All right, you're clear.
Oh,
Car
Never
there
mind.
on the outside.
And it looks like they're counting it down, so I guess they've got everybody. I guess they're going without somebody. Or they were just counting down the laps remaining.
All right, man. You're coming to the green.
Looks like there will not be damage for the 500.
Hammer down. Car there on the outside.
That's going to be an interesting thing to think about.
Got one down low now.
We got 14 people in the race. And they're loading in, which means I should be able to get in here and get in for the race. Okay, here we go. Man, and I don't know why Leadfoot is just constantly joining and leaving the party. Here we go. We're getting in there. They're still loading in, so we aren't missing anything yet. Hopefully we don't end up missing anything. So here we go. Going green. They've gone green. Flag already. We will be in there shortly. 37 from the inside has taken the lead and looks like he will try and clear the 88. And oh, whoa, what the? Why did I see the 37 in a whatchamacallit, a kick flip? Like mid kick flip. But here we go. It looks like 37 has managed to maintain the lead despite whatever that was. I'm guessing it was just a glitch because I was still joining. And now we got the 9, the 12 up front. A lot of guys, that ran well in those dual races you're seeing already up the front. But again, short run car versus long run car. We've seen it happen a couple of times. Where just because you're fast in the duals or in the clash doesn't necessarily mean you are going to be the one to win the race. So here we go. It looks like they're trying to shuffle some of these guys out of the line here. A lot of the Chevrolets grouping up on the bottom. Although it looks like one of them, the 48, getting stuck on the high side. Oh, well, maybe not getting stuck up there because the 37 goes up to his rescue. Oh, but no, looks like he might have actually been putting a block on him and ended up getting him into the wall, but 48 draws even coming off the corner with the 9. 37 just out in front. 36 all the way down the inside. Way low. And it looks like they are under a yellow flag. So, yellow flag is out. Something happened in the back of the pack, it looks like. That caused that. So that might have been why the 36 was diving low. He knew that he needed to get out the way. Yeah, right now you got the 37 who started the race up front on the front row, but then the 48 didn't start until about 6th, I believe. And he's made his way all the way up to the outside of the front row. And Rawson, who started dead last on the field, I believe he may have been caught up in the wreck. Hard to tell, again, because damage isn't on, but he is running. I think he's passed one car officially because of the 24, because of the 42, who also started towards the back. Because Leadfoot started in 10th. Looks like, oh, we got guys. What? Are they trying to copy the Clash from this year? We got 4 cars in the dirt. In what looked like a restart attempt. And I use the word attempt very lightly. Like, was that literally an attempt to recreate the Clash? Or was that just by accident very similar to the Clash? Where you get double file, you get going, and then everybody spins their tires coming off the corner towards the straightaway, or towards the start-finish line. Looks like at the very least the 37 was able to keep his starting spot despite all that. It looks like they maybe they passed pit road, and that's why they were wrecking each other, was to try and let each other know that, hey, we need to go to pit road under the yellow. But either way, here we go. Yellow flag should be out. 4 car into the wall, but again, no damage. So the only thing he's going to be disadvantaged by would be potentially missing the being up front with the rest of them when they come to pit road. And here we go again. Looks like they're going to be trying to just go for the restart. Looks like the green flag is back out, and man, the 12, that restart looks a little disorganized, but the 12 and the 48 got a great jump, and I believe the 48 may actually, yeah, he's cleared the 37 by a bit. Didn't actually stay on the high side to try and help the 12, who helped him also clear. Which, I mean, I get it. You're not required to help anybody, even if they help you, but definitely it's courteous to kind of stay up there, especially if you've got the momentum and you're storming by them. You don't necessarily need to go down immediately to make the block. Now we got another Ford up here in the top 5. You got the number 6. I believe the 36 is even up here in the top 5 now. So you got 2 Fords and 3 Chevrolets in the top 5 for the first time in a while. Now you got the 22 Ford getting up there to the front. I believe it's that is KWG. Weird to see the Fords not really working together with the Chevrolets. Now granted, they are everywhere, so it is easier to work together when pretty much 70% of the field is Chevrolet. But funny to see the very few Fords that are here aren't really doing much to work together. Looks like the 12 and the 6 may be working together, but that's about it for Fords working with Fords. As opposed to everybody else who is out here racing essentially like you would almost expect them to. As they are racing for the lead, 48 noses out in front. Got the 24 helping the 37 while you got the 6 car. So you got 2 Fords helping the 48 up top, but it looks like that push will not be enough to get them by the get them all the way past the 37, and now they've lost all sense of momentum. Now you got the 37 leading 3 Hendrick Chevys, I believe. The 24, the 88, and the 44. So the 24 now to the high side, he's going to drop back. That's now going to add a Roush car to that draft. As the 6 car there's hopped in the back of the line. Okay. Man, we've had a pretty good duel for the lead for a while. You got 3 cars up top, 2 Fords and the 48 that's leading the line versus 2 Chevrolets and the 37 and the 88, but they don't look like they're as organized on the bottom lane, and that's going to allow the 48 on by. 37 is going to end up having to slide in behind those 3, and that now lines up 2 Fords for the first time in that top 3 to potentially make a group run at that lead position. First time we've been able to see that attempted potentially all day. Now, of course, as the fuel run burns off, we're going to have to worry about that fuel window. They should be able to safely make about 15 to 17 more laps of on fuel, and I would assume tires aren't going to be much of a factor, as they typically aren't in this type of race. But here we go, Newman and Johnson, 2 drivers who started their careers in the same year, battled for Rookie of the Year, and now those same 2 cars, the 48 and the 6, dueling it out for the lead in the 500 here. Looks like Newman's going to get the edge here, as he did, and actually ironically, because he did actually win Rookie of the Year over Johnson that year. But here we go. You've now got Jimmy Johnson there pulling up into second place, or up into third, I mean, because the 37 has managed to slide into second behind the 6. Now you've got a line very tightly packed together again. This is just going to start to stack them all up, as guys really are going to need a lift to just not run into the back of each other. No, too badly. Or they'll run into the back of each other, try and push, and it'll just push them all up the track. 21 laps left in the stage. I think this is going to be a pit stop determined stage. I don't see a way you make it to the end of this first stage on fuel, though I've been surprised by drivers before on fuel mileage. But right now I believe the 6 and the 48 are just going to be doing it out to the end of the pit sequence, and then we'll have to wait and see as they come on and off pit road who maybe does it a little more efficiently, who does it with more help. But yeah, so we'll see what's going to happen there. I'm just going to move my mic real quick, so it may sound a little weird. There we go. Hopefully that'll be a little more clear of a spot for it. There we go. So you got the 48 going to the outside with help from the 6 now. I mean, those Fords, they seem like they want to help that 48 around here. Certainly the Fords ain't looking to work with the 3 Chevrolets on the bottom lane all that much. Though granted, right now they are in a position where they kind of had to help the 48 as they were stuck on the high side. Looks like though Blaney, the 12 is going to get an opportunity to come down the inside. I believe he will take that opportunity now to get down. Maybe. Oh, the 4 car gets, or the 48, I mean, gets slid up into the 6. That's going to spiral the 6 out of control. Mayhem behind, and that is going to bring out our first yellow flag of the day. I think you got to pit here to make it to the end of the stage. Again, maybe you make a massive fuel saving gamble, but I think everybody comes to pit road here. I think the amount of tires will be a question mark. I would probably do 4 because I'm not too worried about if I lose the lead here. So yeah, you are able to make it to the end of the stage here on fuel. So that will not be a worry for the guys who do pit. But it looks like we did have a number of guys who stayed out. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like the front 6 decided to stay out, including the 48, the 12, The 6, the 22, the 53, and the 4 car all stayed out. So what strategy could they be on? I am not sure, but this does cycle the most amount of Fords into the top 5 that we've really seen. I mean, we see now 3 Fords in the top 5, and actually for the first time all day it feels like we see more Fords up front than Chevys. Although there is a heavy amount of Chevys, and I don't even think there is a Toyota in the field. I think everybody is in either a Chevy or a Ford. And why is the 24 all the way down there? He's having to get back up above the double yellow there very quickly and abruptly, and it looks like he may have cost some of these guys towards the back of the pack. In particular, that 4 who didn't hit for fresh tires, a fair amount of track position. Now the question is going to start to be raised. Who made the right call? Was the fuel mileage the right call, or was the pitting the right call? I think you had to make that pit stop to make it. But again, we've been surprised before by fuel mileage, so we'll have to wait and see. This is literally going to be the wait and see who runs out of fuel game. 4 car, or not the 4, sorry, the Ford there in the 6 goes and spins, and that will potentially bring another yellow flag to the race. Maybe. Looks like the 6 sliding again in the background. Looks like, the 36 in the grass, and yeah, that is going to bring out yet another yellow. So now I think you might be good on fuel if you have yet to pit. Like you were banking on making it. I think this yellow will help secure that a little better. I don't think you could have made it otherwise. Now the question is, do you pit here? I think if you didn't pit that first time, you can't pit now. And looks like some guys are going to disagree, because I see the 12, the 48 looking like they're going to be coming to pit road. Here we go, 88 and 3 on the front row. Both those drivers got fresh tires under the first yellow flag, so I think everybody has pretty much cycled around to where the guys who are fast in the duels are up front. And once again, you got the top 5, 100% Chevrolet. And we got a spinner in the backfield. Looks like the 4 car spins, and I think we see more contact in the back. It looks like the 6 is out of line. The 48 got slid, but yeah, the 4 car definitely being the biggest loss there. So right now you got, man, these guys are all bunched together in this one little pack. Ten laps left on the stage, so definitely going to be a fun one as they come around. So 88, 22, and 24 taking the top 3 spots now, all by working together on that inside lane. Now the 88 goes up to the top side. He's gonna, I think he might even hit the wall there as he makes a little bit of contact and will drop back a few spots here. It's gonna be a question mark of where does he fall in line. I believe in behind the 3 there. Yes, he slides right in there, and he will avoid losing any more spots. And especially that'll help him not lose the draft as he gets in behind some other cars, and he's right back up in the fight for the spots. So right now you got a Ford leading in that 22. You got 24 and 37 up running second and third. Everybody kind of looking high, looking low. 22 not able to, just about makes the block, and oh, that was a block gone wrong right there. 37 involved, a couple other drivers involved, and that'll bring out a yellow flag, and that'll bring us to a very short run to end the stage. This is going to be a dash for the stage win. You've got very few laps remaining, and it's going to be a fight. So yeah, if you guys are enjoying the stream, by the way, feel free to hit the like button on the stream. Subscribe if you guys are new so you guys don't miss any other stuff. And looks like the 37, I think, was apologizing. I think that was the 37 I saw in the chat, apologizing to some of the other guys. So I think the 24, if I'm not mistaken, was the one way below the line that went and kind of caused a lot of that. And who am I to assign blame? I guess the guys on track probably know what happened a lot better. Sometimes it feels like they don't know much at all. And clearly it doesn't look like they've learned much as we get back to racing here. With not many laps to go in the stage. As I say, they are racing like they've got everything on the line. And of course, a stage win in the Daytona 500 is on the line. And of course, you aren't going to be out of the race if you wreck here, so you want to try and just race as aggressively as possible. 3-car up the track, makes some contact with the wall, makes more contact with some of the cars, makes more contact with the wall. 3-car drops down at the bottom. 22 leads it. Now the 88 goes by on the inside and will clear the 22 as they come to 4 laps remaining in the stage. 4 more laps. Got 1 car way up the inside. Who is that? It looks like that was the 2. The 2 comes up, slams the 48. That's going to kill momentum, and the 37 looks like he is off pace. Now the 2 shoving the 30 or the 53 below the line. Man, this is a chaotic race so far. So yeah, I'm not sure what happened with tie fill here. Right now the 88 has managed to maintain this race lead so far. From the 9, the 22, and everybody else looking from behind. Got a lot of guys looking for that spot, but everybody keeps fighting with each other. No one's really getting a great shot at it. Here we go, 36 up to 2nd place. That's the David Reagan machine. Oh, contact with the 37, or with the 36, I mean, into the wall, and that's going to cause him to lose his momentum as they come around. I believe they're coming to 2 to go in the stage this time. We'll have to wait and see for sure. Just for confirmation. Here we go, coming down the line. These 2 dueling it out. Inside lane, looks like it won't prevail this time at the moment. Leadfoot does get the lead as they take 2 to go, but with no help on the top side. That 24 is going to drop back to the back, and or the 42, I mean. 24 goes up to try and help, but too little too late. I think he might have actually been trying to side draft there instead, as those Hendrick Chevys appear to be trying to just work their way around the 42, although the 9 goes up and actually loses a spot to the 12. Here as the 12 starts to race his way back up here into the mix. This is the same situation as the duel. Very short run and nothing really to lose if a move doesn't work. Everybody up here is still earning significant points. Now, of course, you don't want to lose any points if you can at all avoid it. And certainly you want that playoff point, which is a lot to be gained. But here we go. I believe this is the white flag for the stage. 88's got it. 42 goes up to the high side. Gonna try and take it away. Not gonna get a shot at it. Gonna have to wait and see who else is gonna get a shot at it. 24 coming on the high side. He may be the last real challenge to the 88. They wreck behind. And are they even going to get back to the line? Green flag? Yes, they will. 88 will win the stage. Man, great racing so far. 88 gets that first stage win over the 24 the 9. So I think for everybody, this is going to be a 4-tire. I think this is going to be a 4-tire stop. Fuel the cars up, and the crew chiefs are going to climb off the pit box personally and hand the drivers each a chill pill, because I think they need to relax after that one. That was a insane start to a very fun race. We're going to have about 30 laps in this next stage as well, so again, got to prepare yourself for a long run and potentially a pit stop coming. And here we go, coming back to the restart. Looks like, I don't know if everybody did come to pit road, but I know a number of them did. It looks like the 36 out front. So 29 laps in the stage. So a little shorter than I actually originally had talked about. But here we go. 36 leads the field over the 88 who just won that stage. But again, it's early. No need to rush and try and get those spots now. There will be time. But on the other hand, you don't want to think, oh yeah, there's time, and then have the finish of the stage creep up on you very quickly. Though I think for right now, you can just kind of run your fuel tank. Now, of course, I'm sure some of these guys are going to start to play some strategies about when to come and get their fuel and tires, potentially. But I think for most of these drivers, it'll be a fuel-only stop around about 15 laps in. 15 laps in, you pit, you make another 14, and you're to the finish of the race. Or to the finish of the stage, I mean. So, here we go. They're just cruising around here in cruise control for the most part. At least in the front pack. I don't know. Looks like actually behind the leader it's not as calm. Behind the leader you got the 24 look that was looking. But also you got one Ford leading a massive pack of Chevrolets. And when I say massive, I mean about 4. Which isn't a bad number of Chevrolets, it's just not actually probably the pure definition of what I said. So here we go, they just need a draft up here and they should be all good to try and catch them. So I think all you need to do is just lock those bumpers together and just push around here. Now, I don't know if they have any kind of locking bumpers rules, and oh, the 3-car into the wall, that's going to hurt. As you got a drag race down the back straightaway between the 36 and the 42. Looks like 36 has lost it to the 32, but he's going to stay right in that draft and keep looking to the bottom. If the 42 slips even once, he's going to have the 36 all over him, ready to pounce and try and get the lead away from him. Although again, only a couple laps into the stage. You've got to be careful about your the way you race people, because you don't want that to come back to haunt you, where you race somebody else somewhat poorly and then they go and race you somewhat poorly for a much more important position in a few minutes. So yeah, well, man, these guys up. Oh, we got. I believe that was the 37 in the outside wall there. I was gonna say this back of the pack is getting crazy. Yeah, so it looks like the 37 did get clipped to the wall. Looks like the 9 may have also gotten caught up in that, which has reduced this field down to only, or the field of guys who could win this stage down to essentially the lead 2 and your back 4 here in this group. And right now you got another guy looking for the lead. Who, I believe it's the 36 looking for the lead, and who is it on? I believe that's the 24 or 42. I mean. So yeah, you got low and slow trying to make the move on Leadfoot. Now, in theory, Leadfoot, you'd assume, would have a Leadfoot and just absolutely flooring it around. The question is he being defensive enough? And where did that 48 come from? Looks like an absolutely massive push from the 12 got him up there. Either that or a really good move from somebody, but there we go. The 48 gets side drafted all the way up, and I believe made a little bit of wall contact there as he tried to make the pass. So yeah, right now this 24, he's trying to do what he can, or this 42, I mean, is trying to do what he can to keep these guys from freight training him. He's going high, he's going low. Right now you got that 88 right on your back bumper. And looks like the 88 is going to go up the track, and he is going to end up getting shuffled back. Now it's the 12's turn with help from the help from the 6. Where have we seen that before, and is that going to end well? Hopefully it ends better than it did in real life. I believe the 88 found the place to slot in to be right behind the 6 and the 12. So it looks like those two Fords attempting a move together. With a little bit of help also from that 48. Now the question is going to be, is the move going to work? Looks like the run just never materialized on top. So they've fallen back a few tenths. Probably going to try and build up another run if we're honest. And then look back around the outside. Here we go, 12 car with help from the 6 and the 48 looking at the outside. Gonna need a run coming through this corner. Does not look like they got enough momentum there, so they're gonna hop back in line and try and tuck in the draft and see if they can get this thing working. 36 makes contact with the wall and spins behind. Looks like he's gonna try and keep it down though, maybe not. Oh, the 53 is through the grass, and that is going to be the yellow flag coming out. And the 42 manages to hold on to the lead. I believe the 24 is out of the race. So yeah, it looks like a bit of a issue behind the leader ended up turning into a yellow flag for everybody. Now, this would be my time I would make the pit stop. I would assume I can probably make it to the end of the race. So here we go. Ty Phil, the pulse hitter, running second here to the outside front row starters. So you got your front two starters here running 1-2. After all that's happened in the race, I find it amazing that those same two guys have found their way back to the front of the field. But right now, that 37 seems to have the momentum on the low side with two Fords in behind. That 12 and 6 combo has been just absolutely bad fast. No matter who they've been pushing, whether it be the 48, the 37, or anybody else. But now we're going to see them going for the lead, the 12 and the 6. Both Fords to the front two spots. And now the highest Chevy is back all the way to third place. The lowest we've seen the Chevrolets at all today. So again, we got some guys that are still trying to recover from a suboptimal pit stop. Yeah, so you got a little less than 15 laps to go. I believe it'll be 14 this time. Let's see, what's to go? 14 laps this time. And man, with that 12 car leading, you got a question. Is Team Penske planning on just absolutely dominating this race? If so, first off, the 22 should definitely be up there. And also, the Chevrolet's taking over the bottom lane. And so far, what we've seen so far today has just been the numbers advantage and the bottom lane have been key. The Chevrolets had both right there, and they went right on by the 12. .37 now up to block. Goes down, blocks the 3. 37 now clear up front. So here we go. Got a pretty fun duel for the lead going on. So here we go. With the 12 laps left in the stage. Man, you got 3 guys all drafting together on that bottom lane, just making it work. Got the 48 kind of tentative on where he's going to draft. Looks like 48 decided to go up the track. That's going to allow some of those Fords to group up, and here we go. Let's see what they do. Oh, where did the Fords go? Man, this 37, he's just trying to do everything he can to block, and keep on blocking. Just trying to maintain his lead however possible. Here we go, 37, and oh, we got a car sliding down the inside. I believe that was the 48 sliding down the inside. The 37, the 3, and the 88 take over those top 3 spots. The 12 follows through on the inside. Man, these front guys, they are just dueling it out for the lead here as we take 10 to go in the stage. 10 laps in the stage left, and this is going to come down to a matter of who makes a move and when. Now, first question is going to be is who has the guts to go for it, and who is in a position where they can build up that kind of draft and make a move. Because not just anyone can build up a draft and make a move. It's going to require a certain level of speed, precision, and commitment from a drafting partner to go with you. Now, if you can get some other people to go with you as well, that's great. But you don't want to be relying on other people to be going with you to make your racing happen. Here we go. 37 drops back. 3 actually got by him while I was checking some stuff on the stream, making sure everything was still going smoothly. And the 3 got by the 37. 42 still in third. But man, those Chevrolets, I just don't know what you can really do to stop those Chevrolets tonight. Those Chevys are just so potent, and there's so many of them. So yeah, I am curious as we get down to the last 7 laps here. At what point does the 37 decide it's time to make a move? And will it be too early, or will it be made perfectly? Okay, man. These guys are just going single file right now, and it's not really giving me a whole lot to talk about. Just kind of waiting it out, seeing what happens. It looks like the 9 up to the high side. Highly doubt that potential, more just to try and stay out of the way of the front couple cars as they come and take 6 to go. Here we go, 6 laps on fuel. Good. 37 pops out of line. That's going to continue to keep the way blocked for Newman. Newman does have the option to move up. Looks like he might be waiting until some of his Ford allies can work together there. 3 Fords. That's what we need to send in. It does. To get their way up here to the front. As we get 5 laps to go here. It seems like they're a bit behind the field there. The car got the yeah, so you have the 88 way behind. No, not sure exactly how he lost all that time. Here we go, 3 car to the in, or 13 to the inside of the 3. 3 goes to the outside of the 42. Fords definitely seem to be trying to work together a lot more than those Chevrolets. Yeah, there's just no beating these Chevrolets though at the moment. It would take a very well organized attack here in the last couple of laps to try and figure it out. Here we go. I believe this may be one of the last laps. Let's see. Looks like that might have been taking the white flag. Again, the question mark, we'll see. Here we go. Man, these guys, they just are holding this thing in a single file line. Not really doing much, and kind of hard to pull a move when you've been single file like that. Looks like 37 is going to lose another spot as they come down the finish here of the stage. So it looks like there's another 2 laps. Looks like that was 2 laps going the stage that they just took. So here we go. We got this lap and 1 more to determine your stage 1 win or your stage 2 winner. So here we go. Coming down the back straightaway, lap and a half to determine your stage winners, and you got 37 looking to the outside, coming down the inside, chops the 3. The 12 gets into the 48. That's going to send the 48 to the back of the line. Though I would almost guess that was more beneficial to the 48 if he can get that draft. If he loses the draft, it's over. But if he doesn't lose this draft, he's got a shot at trying to draft back up to him and making just an absolutely insane run around the outside. But as of right now, this is the final lap of the stage, and I don't really see it happening. A pass before the line. It's going to be tough to see it happening from anybody. Nope, no pass before the line. 42 ends up holding on to win this stage. 37 and 3 round out your top 3. Man. Whew. So that was an exciting second stage. A little bit on the boring side towards the end of it, where they all just were kind of staying in a single file line, and occasionally someone would fall out of line, but no one was really trying to make any side drafting happen. Unlike the finish of the first stage, where it was very exciting all the way to the finish. Looks like one car decided not to pit. And I believe that was just the 2 car. What he is thinking, I have no idea. And here we go. We go back to green with 33 to go in the race. 33 laps to determine a Daytona 500 winner. You got yourself the 24, or you got the 42. I keep saying it's 24. You got the 42. Oh, here we go. 37 looks to the inside. He's gonna try and get a fender to him. Does not get it. Falls in line behind the 42. Now, this is the same 1-2 combo we saw not be able to make much happen at the end of the stage. So I guess as we get ready for the end of this race, we'll have to wait and see if this 1-2 combo ends up still unable to do much, or if they start to find something they can do to really gain some track position. As the yellow flag flies for something in the back, it looks like. I don't see any cars scattered or anything, so I don't know what it's for. And this is gonna just continue to add up a fuel situation. I don't think you're in any sort of position where you made it to the end, so I guess this is more of a tire gamble. Or maybe if your tire gamble that you made at the end of the stage didn't work, looking at a certain someone, then you could maybe come in and get your 4 fresh tires to even out your strategy and try and gain some track position back. Later. go. 42 back to the restart line, and we are going back green flag racing. So yeah, right now though, this 42, he has just commanded this race from about the second stage onward. From the finish of the second stage onward, he's just been running out front, leading laps, controlling the run very well. With only four cars in that draft, I think it's going to be hard for any of them to mount the charge needed to get by him. Although the 3 is backing up right now to try and make a run. You got 2 Chevrolets looking to the high side. You got the 3 and the 37. The 12 goes with them. The 3 drops down low, looks low, goes up high, and is going to body slam the 37. That's going to leave the 37 scrambling to try and get some kind of position back before this next pack runs him over, though I believe that's going to be the next thing that happens here. Here we go. Yeah, he's going to go down the inside, let this next pack by him, and just try and get in line. He lost a ton of momentum, but this pack here is going to catch those top 2 in a hurry. You got a pack of very organized 5 cars just running you down. Now, I don't know if all these guys are teammates or not, but man, they are doing everything they need to just try and work their way back up to the front here, which, to be honest, it could be seen as a teammate thing, or it could just be seen as guys trying to do what they need to do to end up being in a position to affect the outcome at the end of this race. As we get 26 laps to go. It'll be 25 this time by. I'd almost say you might want to come on this stop to try and come early to undercut them, just because you aren't going to be able to lap them by staying out. I don't believe that. I think they'll be. I think they'll be able to just about maintain the lead lap, though. There's a chance, especially if they're doing 4 tires, that they might end up a lap down. Here we go. The 6 is actually up to second place here. This is going to make for a very interesting attempt to pass here. Here we go. The 6 to the outside with help from the 48. That's 2 cars. Anybody else going to go up there to help him? Looks like 37's tentatively going up there to try and help his teammate. Here we go. 6 car actually led that lap. Here we go. The 6 car starting to gain a little bit of an advantage here with the 48. Nearly able to clear, and yes, they do both clear the 42 and come down in front of them. I mean, that was a textbook pass right there. You just stay up as long as possible until you're both safe to come down across the lanes of traffic, and now you've got the 6 car leading at Daytona. Man, these guys, they are just driving around here. Coming up on 20 laps to go, which is when that fuel window will start to open. Man, these front guys, they're just racing at it like there's like they got nothing to lose. Meanwhile, we haven't had a yellow flag in a while, which means some of these guys towards the back might start getting desperate to try and make some kind of move to get back up into this top group, especially if they are guys like, for example, the 3 who's been up in that front group, the 9 who's been up in that front group a bit. 37. Man, this race is just getting... It's definitely starting to drag on just that little bit, but we are definitely coming down towards the finish. It's going to be questionable. 6 to 8 laps shy. I don't think you can save... I don't think you can save that, but, I mean... Around Daytona, I've seen stranger things happen, but I think saving 6 to 8 laps is going to be near on impossible. I think you run as fast as you can to your pit box, and essentially just try and figure out when everybody else around you wants to pit. At least in my opinion, that's the way I do it. I would do it. I don't want to try and make a plan based around my fuel mileage. If nobody's going to go with me, unless I absolutely am running out of gas otherwise. I think that's the only reason I would pit out of sequence. And to be honest, I don't want to be planning on pitting out of sequence, or planning the sequence, because I'm not the kind of guy that's going to go out there and command the race. Now, I might do okay. I might run well, but I'm not going to be out there like saying, hey guys, come on, let's get this pit stop organized, let's get this thing ready to go for the pass. I would much rather let someone else be like, hey, we're all going to be coming to pit road here with like 5 laps to go, and oh, one guy aborts off pit road there. Who was that? The 88, I believe? Yeah, the 88. There we go, very lucky. Man, and this race just continues to tick down here as we get closer and closer to the finish of this Daytona 500. Let's say some of these guys starting to string out just that little bit more. Say right now we haven't had a yellow in a while, and oh, here we go, first car to pit road. This is gonna start what I believe is the first green flag cyclist stop so far today. Here we go. It's just taking more laps, and it's gonna be interesting to see where the 42 comes out in all this. I believe he may end up a lap down here just momentarily. No, maybe not. Here we go. Coming to the end of the pit line. And your question is, does he get up to speed in time? Because here we go. He's merging. He's merging onto the racetrack, racing surface. But he is not going to be at any sort of pace before this lead pack goes around him. So was not able. So it looks like you're not able to, at least in his case, make it to the end. Make it by coming to pit road and staying on the lead lap. Now, of course, if a yellow does fall, fairly unluckily, at least you're back on the lead lap with the yellow flag, bringing a waiver around. So, definitely a Race coming down to the final 16 laps here. As the race continues to wind down, it's gonna be a nail biter here on who's gonna win this thing. You got the 37, the pole sitter. You got the 22, who had an absolutely awful qualifying session. You got the 6 and the 6 car has been up here in the mix all day. The outside front row starter in the number 88, and I believe the number 5 starter there in the 48. And here we go. Here they all come to pit road. And again, this is going to be crucial on and off pit road. So we're just going to stay with these guys as we get down here to pit road and get ready for what is going to be the most impactful pit stops of these guys' race. So here we go, pit road, and the 6 car is already leaving. He is going to get out in front of the 88. Yes, he does. He gets out in front of the 88, and he is going to try and lead this pack, because this is now makes him the effective leader of the race. Now, question is going to be, so it looks like the 42 is a little bit behind, but he's got a lot of momentum on his side. We're going to have to wait and see. It looks like some of these guys that were pitting got lapped by him. Or not lapped, but passed by him for position. But not that lead pack. That lead pack is way out there. I mean, that lead pack is in a completely different league, pretty much. So it looks like the 3 car is the leader. So the 3 is yet to pit, along with I believe one other. Here we go. So everybody's kind of made their final pit stop now, except for the 3 and one other car. So we're just kind of waiting for that to cycle around, and we're gonna have a finish to the race here. Okay. Yeah, for right now it's just a lot of waiting around for the pit cycles to cycle back around. Currently with about 12 laps to go, it's going to be a duel to the finish. These are pretty much going to shaping up to be your 4 contenders, assuming there is no late yellow that sends us into an overtime scenario. So you got the 6, the 37, the 88, and the 48. 3 Chevrolets, 1 Ford, dueling it out for the win. Now, in all honesty, we do not know. Let's see. So just the 9. The 9 is now the only driver still out here on old tires and low fuel amount. I believe, though, the 9 may be coming in this time from the sounds of it, so no, we're going to have to wait and see. If no, looks like the 9 has not stopped. So the 9 is still going. This is good for the 9 to at least be in a draft of a couple cars this entire time to avoid him losing more and more time. And it looks like we may have a yellow flag possibly coming out. Looks like the 88 had some kind of issue. But no, it's starting to, it doesn't look like we're throwing the manual yellow. right now, this is your now 3 cars that will battle it out for the win. As they've got 10 to go. 10 laps to decide if the 6 will win, the 37, or the 48. Right now, those are the only contenders for this title fight to the end of the race. Let's see. Man, this race is definitely starting to drag on. It's almost Saturday. Here we go. Man, these front 3, they are just racing around here. No one's really dropping back, though, and that's the problem. You need someone to lift ever so slightly. You need the 48 and the 37 to work together, drop back slightly to try and build a run, and try and get the run to the 6, and then try and then make the pass around the outside coming through some of these flatter turns. Because the flatter the turn, the less likely it is that the outside lane is bad, at least in terms of the tri-oval. Because in the tri-oval, it's not super steep, but you can make the pass. But now at some of the short tracks, of course, the flat tracks make that bottom line almost essential. Yeah, it's just one of those where you end up trying as hard as you can to get your spot, but it's just going to end up coming up short if they don't decide to start just running a little bit further back, try and build up some runs. But as I said, we're ticking down. We're getting almost I believe we're at 6 laps to go now, maybe 7. Oh, we got the 2-car around on the front stretch. That could very much be the thing to bring out another yellow, and we're at 7 laps to go right now, coming to the 6 to go. With the 2-car around on the front stretch. Or not on the front stretch, in the turn. But that could definitely be a problem. Luckily, it looks like it isn't going to hold up any of those guys. And here we go. Coming through the start-finish line to take 6 to go. 6 laps for these guys. And the 6 leads. Here with 6 to go. Can he hold on and lead it? Looks like we're going to come up on a lap car here, the 4. That's going to make a question mark. And that's actually going to give a spot for these guys. Unless the 4 isn't going to try and challenge him, which would seem a little strange to me. That you would see the 4 car not challenge the leaders, but he does just that. He pulls off to the side. So I guess he knew with the lap car, he knew he had some kind of issue, because that car is way off the pace right now. But here we go, 5 laps to go. 5 more times around. Here we go. 5 laps to go. 4.5 now. And these guys are just continuing to lose laps as they continue to run right on the back bumper of that 6 car. I mean, they are doing a great job of gapping the leaders. I mean, the next group of cars is literally 15.5 seconds back. So they have significantly separated themselves from the rest of the cars, and I think have significantly showed that they are the lead draft with 4 laps to go. These guys are going to be the 3 to fight it out for the win. Now the question is who makes the move and where. I'd almost say if I'm the 48, I try and either tell the 37 to get off his rear bumper so we can try and build a run, or I try and go to the inside on him like that to root him up the corner and essentially take over that spot from him. I may even go below the double yellow line to just kind of give him a little bit of the boot, not complete the pass down there. Get back above the line before you complete the pass, and then try and get it. Just going down there to try and get him to just give up that bottom lane, because right now this lane is not going anywhere with that 37 in it. As they get 3 to go. I say, here we go. Coming to 2 to go. It's going to be crucial for this 37 to try something. So if it fails, you got a second chance at it. No. Next time by. So here we go. 2 laps to go. This is your time to try something. If it doesn't work, it may set you back a little bit. Here we go. 37 is now falling off the back bumper of the 6. You know, it needs to use this plus the push from Jimmy Johnson that he's going to get here to try and get to the outside or inside before this corner and to try and clear them. Does not look like that's going to happen, so now it's a question of, again, who tries to go where, and looks like the 37, he's going to get a push from the 48, goes down the inside. 48 decides to abandon the 37, goes to the outside, not going to get there. And 1 lap to go here in the Daytona 500 here. For the, and man, this 6 car, he's going to hold on to it, it looks like. He's still got half a lap to go, though. Too early to call it, for sure. Man, that 48 looking to the outside. 37 still pushing on that bumper. 48, he's going to try and make this run around the outside on his own. It's not going to work. You got to have more than 1 car to make that move work on a 2-car draft. But that 37, he's got to make the move soon. 48 gets to his outside. That's not going to allow the pass. The 6 car will come through the tri-oval to go to victory lane at Daytona. 48 second. Third will be the 37 here in the race. And we will go and get our interview with the top 3. So let's go and see who is the 6. Okay, so 6 is Drifter, and the 48 is Smith. So we're going to unmute those guys, and we will talk to the winner. Hey, 6 car, you got a copy?
6 cars got a copy.
Congratulations on that race win there.
Thank you.
Let's say, it looked like everybody else behind you was just deorganizing themselves and fighting over that second spot, and kind of allowed you to effortlessly get to that victory lane from the lead spot.
Well, it wasn't effortlessly, but I had the 3 best cars out there behind me, being the 48, the 37, and the 88. The 88 got into some stuff, but had the best 2 cars behind me there at the end. Couldn't done it without them. And just the luck of the draw and the strategy that we pulled.
Yeah, but yeah, the 2 of them were just fighting with each other and side drafting each other, so it definitely, it just looked like it was giving the win a little easier to you than it otherwise would have been, because if those 2 had worked together, they might have been able to pull something. But man, you were fast there on that last run, and everybody worked together and was able to put together a near flawless finish to that race.
Yeah, thank you. But like I said, I couldn't do it without the 48, 37, and the 88, including the 22 there on that last pit stop. We got in pit flawlessly and got back out. And it was
the 22? Are you sure you don't mean the 12? Because the 12 was the Ford, was the other Ford in that group when you came to pit road, I'm pretty sure.
Say that again.
I'm pretty sure it was the 12 that was in that group with you, not the 22 on that coming to that final pit stop.
All right. Well, if it was, apologize, but yeah. But I just couldn't done it by myself, and good efforts by everybody tonight.
Yeah, I mean, this race is not one that you can win all by yourself, but yeah, congratulations on the win, and hopefully we get to see a few more from you throughout the season.
Yeah, thank you.
7, you got a copy.